Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. This is DSP News. We are here today with Mr. Stuffs talking about Phil being handpicked for a special event at Twitchcon, and how important this event is to him, to the channel, and in some ways, all eyes will be on him. Now, this convention is mainly for Twitch streamers, and basically you get to go in, you get to see some of the new improvements that they have for the website. You get to network and actually work and actually make connections with other Twitch streamers. It's a real nice way of mingling and getting to know your peers. Phil, of course, has to worry about the business, and as he's recently started saying again, he has to worry about the business and he doesn't have time for that. But he'll be featured on stream trying this new some type of new feature. It's more of an interactive type feature for Twitch. So let's he's super excited about it, so let's hear him out. DSP News. Always late, never breaking. Unreliable coverage that you can't count on. Here we go.
I have good news that I would like to share with all of you. Alright? I still can't give you the absolute specifics yet, because there's no contract signed or anything. There should have been at this point, but Twitch contacted me last night and apologized because in 1 week's time, ladies and gentlemen, in exactly 1 week from today, I will be doing a special event on stream. This is going to be an event where I'm going to be partnering with Twitch to demo the capacity and the possibility of stream extensions. So allow me to explain. Twitch is going to set me up with a game, and they're going to set me up with a special stream extension that I'm going to install on my stream, okay? As you watch me play this game, you're going to be able, if you're watching on a PC, laptop, anything that has basically clickable, all right? Mobile, I'm told, is not going to work yet. This is their first experiment with this kind of thing, so they're working through it. I guess first it's going to roll out on, like, desktops, laptops, then they're going to make it compatible with mobile. So it won't be compatible with mobile yet, just to warn you. But this extension is going to allow you to click on my stream while I'm playing a video game to give input, and it's actually going to affect the gameplay. So I just want you to think about how cool this is, right? We already have certain interactive games. You know, for example, I was playing games like Jackbox Party Pack, where people can log in and vote and play, right? But never have we really had a game where you can directly, just by clicking, actually affect the game, right? That's pretty cool. And I'm pretty excited about that. So I'm very curious to see, first of all, how this works, all right? And to see, you know, is it going to be entertaining? What's going to happen, all right? Now, I actually have something very special to tell you about, ladies and gentlemen. While I'm doing this event, next Sunday, it's going to be a week from today, okay? First of all, it's going to be, I think I need to start a little later. I think they slotted me to do this around like 2:30 in the afternoon. So I may actually do like a little mini stream before that of something. Maybe I'll finish up, maybe, you know what? Maybe I could finish up Spyro. I could just do like the last hour of Spyro and then switch over to this special event or something like that, right? That could work. I don't know. We'll see. So anyway, in addition to me doing this special event, all right, where I'm going to be demoing this extension, ladies and gentlemen, you may not realize this, next weekend is Twitchcon. Twitchcon is the convention for Twitch streamers and Twitch viewers, right? People go, they meet up with big popular streamers and all that stuff. They learn about new technology on Twitch, and they participate in all kinds of special events. Obviously, I'm not going to be there. This is the busiest gaming time of the year for me. Even if they probably offered me a paid trip, I probably still wouldn't go. I mean, I have to work. I can't be that behind on the new hot releases, right?
So, real quick. So, DSP has a chance to, like I said, go learn a little bit about what's going on with Twitch behind the scenes a little bit. Can intermingle with some of the other Twitch streamers, build some connections, get to see some of the other businesses that will be out there, make some connections, maybe build some sponsorships up, things of this sort. And instead, he would rather sit home on his ass and play games for 5 hours and then do a DSP Tries It, instead of taking that weekend off, or at least Saturday and Sunday, and going to that. Now, granted, he can't really do Sunday now because he's been invited to this event, because he's participating in the streaming event. But you can't tell me that wouldn't have been a good idea. You know, for the business, or whatever you want to call it now. He's recently just started calling it the business again. Is he that scared to meet new people? Yeah, some of these people know your reputation, but some people don't. So it was an opportunity, a very good one, by the way. And he completely flushed it down the drain because staying at home for the business is a lot smarter to him. Like I said, it's the money that he only looks at everything in the short term. He would rather grab the pennies, dimes, nickels instead of taking a risk and going for the real big money. He expects the big money just to come to him, while he goes to the fountain and grabs all of the coins out of there. It's a shame. It really is. DSP News.
But while TwitchCon is going on, all right, and as I am doing the demoing of this new extension, I am going to be featured at TwitchCon. Like, my stream will be broadcast live at TwitchCon. There's going to be a live audience of people there watching and being able also to contribute. So not only are people who are watching the stream at home going to be able to use this new extension to participate, there's going to be people in person at TwitchCon who also are going to be able to interact and participate in this stream. And I'm going to basically be featured, I believe they said it was going to be for about 3 to 3.5 hours. I think they said they wanted me to do it from like 2 to say like 6. I'm not positive because I don't have the contract yet. I don't have the actual specifics in writing yet at all. Okay? So that's going to be awesome. Not only am I going to get the normal exposure from you guys watching, and hopefully, I'm telling you right now, I hope you'll tune in. This is going to be a crazy experiment. All right? To see how this works. I have no idea if and how this is going to work. I hope it does. But I guess we'll find out live together next week. This is a big thing, you know, that they actually selected me, so I hope that you guys will show up. And then to have a live audience of people in person at a convention who are also going to be participating is pretty awesome. All right? It's pretty damned awesome. So I am pretty excited. I want to see what happens with this. You know, and go, and, you know, the sky's the limit. Because if...
I have some concerns. I have some concerns. Okay, first things first. Is there going to be a filter, like, on any of that? Because, to be honest with you, there's probably going to be some trolls there. Not only actually at TwitchCon itself, or TwitchCon, sorry, but also, you know, people on stream. So there's that he has to contend with. First thing. Second thing. How is he going to present himself? I hope you're going to go to the hairdresser and get a haircut if you don't have a restraining order on yourself. That's a joke, by the way. Kevin in the mailroom thinks that shit's hilarious. Well, he's been promoted out of the mailroom now, but he always thought that was funny. It's a joke, though. But hopefully the hairdresser, you know, gets you right for that situation. Another thing, just general etiquette. The burping, the snorting, all that stuff. What'd you say? You said 3.5 hours? None of that. At all. That doesn't look good. At all. That's unacceptable. At all. You really need to go out there and put your best foot forward, because it's not just the stream attendance that you're looking at. It's the business people behind the scenes that are going to be looking at you and be like, all right, let's see what this guy's really about. And if you fuck it up, Phil, you're going to be screwed on Twitch. You will drop to the bottom of the barrel, just like on YouTube. I don't know if you've taken that really seriously. I'm currently recording this on Monday. So this event is going to be on Sunday. So this video will be up, obviously, before Sunday. I hope you have your shit together, Phil. I hope. And another thing, this is really important on why, you know, he might do a little stream before, like a pre-stream beforehand, a gaming stream before he actually switches over to this live event. He needs to have viewership on there when he switches over. It would look a little bit better. It would look, if he had 1,000, 1,500, 2,000 people, I'm stretching it for you, Phil. I'm stretching it. But if you could get somewhere between 1,000 and 2,000 viewers before you actually switch over to the gaming stream for the convention, it would look good for you. It would look real good for you. Now, and then, like I said, I'm kind of worried about the trolls, maybe even some of your own fans. They need to be on their P's and Q's when it comes to this because they can mess you up. It could literally be a situation where it's not really your fault. I'm just laying everything out for you. But you yourself are going to be the biggest deficit. If you don't look right, if you don't sound right, and if you're not conducting yourself like a decent human being, they're going to see right through you. If you fake anything, they're going to know it. You have to go out there with your best foot forward and really try to be that DS positive. Because if not, you're not going to get any opportunities out of Twitch after that. I hope you realize that. I really, really hope you do. Because if not, this could end poorly for you. Oh my gosh. DSP News.
Twitch likes, how this goes. Maybe they'll be contacting me in the future for other stuff. I don't know. But certainly this was it's a special opportunity. It's the perfect time because it's a weekend next weekend when there are no new releases next weekend. So it actually makes sense for me to be taking away a stream to do that. So it's going to be pretty excellent. Okay, I'm pretty excited. I hope that you guys will also show up for this, like I said. Yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. And yes, I was handpicked for this. I guess, what's happened is actually, I told you guys about this a few months ago. Over the course of this year, Twitch has been really good to me, and let me explain how. Twitch, unlike YouTube is basically like
Here comes more of that of Phil's business practices coming into play, where anybody who's ever done business with him in any type of capacity, as soon as that relationship is over, as soon as it's run its course, he turns around and bashes them. He did it to Twitch. He's doing it to YouTube now. He did it to Machinima. He does it to his friends. He does it to everybody. His supporters, former mods, people who've built him computers and such. This is not someone that you want to be promoting. It really isn't. It really isn't. So that old term about fake it till you make it, if he can even do that. Yeah, they're good to you right now, Phil, because you're getting some opportunities. You're making money. You're making good money. You're not actually being transparent about that, but you're making good money. But Lord knows, the first or second little incident that you have for Twitch, with Twitch over any little thing, and it's gonna be a wrap. And then that's when the bashing comes out.
An agitated parent that can't have time for you, so they will basically have you guilty until proven innocent. All right. Oh my God. Content ID match. Oh my God. Copyright strike. Oh my God. And the bottom line is YouTube doesn't even check on half the shit to see if it's valid. I got copyright strikes this year from someone impersonating Rockstar Games, and it wasn't Rockstar Games. And then I had to bend over backwards to get YouTube to remove the strikes because they were fucking idiots who didn't even confirm that they were legit. It was really stupid. Okay. Twitch is the exact and polar out.
This comes from someone who falsely copyright struck a bunch of people too. And not even because of his content, because they had an opinion about him that he didn't like. And he had their material struck down. Keep that in mind.
Alright. So this year, as I returned to Twitch, there were a lot of assholes who mass flagged my streams and were trying to report me to Twitch for violating the rules. And every once in a while, Twitch would contact me and say, FYI, this is happening. You're not violating any rules, but here's some tips on how to maybe avoid having this kind of happen. At one point this year, they contacted me and they said, what we'd like to do is talk to you a little bit about terminology you use on your streams and how you say things in regards to, say, cheering and tipping and stuff like that. So I actually had a personal contact with Twitch where I had a good discussion about this back and forth, and he was a really good guy. And he was like, no, you're not in any trouble at all. This is just a good discussion for us to have, a healthy discussion to make sure that everything is kosher on both sides, okay? So after having these really nice conversations with Twitch over the course of this year, they basically started checking out my streams on the regular, and they saw that they were good streams, and they decided to include me in this event. I mean, how cool is that? That's how stuff happens, folks. So, I mean, here we are. I'm not even a year back from streaming on Twitch, and let me tell you, the experience of streaming on Twitch now versus how it used to be is just so different. Like, it used to be, it didn't seem like me streaming on Twitch really mattered. And what I mean by that is, like, I would try to make some money doing it. I would try to run ads and stuff. This was before they even had cheering or anything like that. None of that existed. back in 2013, 2014 when I stopped streaming on Twitch for a few years there. And it was really tough because I was trying to stream and then this whole site would go down, or there'd be a League of Legends event, and because of that, everyone's streams would run like crap. And of course, everyone would be disappointed because they couldn't watch my stream because my stream would keep crashing or whatever, and it wasn't me. And then for whatever reason, the past few years, Twitch seems to have done a complete big turnaround, man. Seriously. It seems like Twitch is in league with gamers. They understand what we're trying to do. They want us to continue to be able to do this for a living, and they.
No, Phil. What you're trying to say is they want you to do it for a living. At least that's what you think. It's just like with Machinima all over again. You're not important. You are not Twitch's sole focus and interest. You're not. You're just another person on the site. You really are. If someone wanted to do another DSP podcast and took it to Twitch, it would blow up probably pretty fast, or at least in a reasonable time. And is Twitch gonna look at them and be like, oh well, they're getting like 5,000-6,000 views. Yeah, they got constant viewership over there. Yeah, you know what? Okay, guys, let's go ahead and start focusing on them and really building them up. No, there are channels out there that even right now, as I'm speaking, that have like 60,000 viewers on there currently watching them play. Those are the people who matter, not you. You're far from it. You'll never get there. You'll never get there. I can honestly say that. And if you keep messing up and thinking that Twitch owes you something, it's going to be YouTube all over again. And the only difference is this time around is there's nowhere else to run to. Once Twitch is done, it's done. So that other website that you have out in the wings, that you're waiting on, see if they can get some ads so you can jump over there. I wouldn't bet too much on that. If you're smart, you wouldn't. But we'll see.
Bored us. And what a difference. Now versus old Twitch, like new Twitch this past year, I've had such a great experience. I seriously can't say anything negative. It's been so good. And now, I'm getting this opportunity in a week, and I'm really excited for it, and I'm really grateful for it, because this could give me a lot of exposure. There could be hundreds, if not thousands of people who are going to now see this stream, because I'm going to be featured at Twitchcon. I'm probably going to be featured on maybe the main Twitch stream, I don't know. But I get the feeling I'm going to have a lot of people who are going to be like, wow, this guy's pretty cool, and I want to check out his stuff. And, there's going to be a lot of new games coming out in the next couple of months that I may potentially get a good increase in people checking them out because of this event, and I am very grateful. So I want to say thank you in advance to Twitch. I haven't even signed a contract yet, but thank you in advance to Twitch for the opportunity. Thank you to all of you who've been really positive influence this year, coming out to the streams and supporting me, and basically, saying, listen, we know times are tough and we know shit sucks on YouTube, but look, we're still here for you and we want you to succeed. Pretty cool.
A lot of dead air.
All right, so
that's
the news. Now, I'll have more information for you on specifics over the course of the week. What I actually need to do is get the contract. That's actually what happened is over this weekend, I was like, geez, this event's supposed to be next weekend. I haven't even gotten a contract or any specifics for it yet. I need to talk to Twitch. So I wrote them an email, and immediately my contact wrote me back and apologized. Oh, God, I'm sorry. We're actually backlogged on getting all the work done for TwitchCon, and it's our fault. And she sent me a big update email basically saying, yes, it's still happening. Don't worry. Yes, you can, basically start getting ready for this event. And so there you go. I can't give you specifics on the game. I can't give you specifics on the time. I can't really give you many specifics. All I can tell you is the special extensions event happens 1 week from today. It will be on my stream during the day like this. It may be a different time than usual. Like it may be later or whatever, and I might run late. So I may do something beforehand. Like I said, maybe Spyro, finish it up or something. All right. But I'm excited. And I certainly hope that you guys will be here next week for this special event. And maybe more stuff will come out of it positive in the future. We'll see. All right. So that's the good news. Here you go. Thank you, everybody.
All right, end of that. So, like I said, my biggest thing is, to be honest with you, is it comes down to will he mess it up, or will his fans mess it up? That's really what it comes down to. If he does not play his cards right with this, it could go south, and it could go south rather quickly. And Phil's temper. If he ends up blowing up on Twitch because someone's trolling him and he can't hold it together, or if his chat is on stream also, and his mods can't keep it together, or the fans, he's screwed. All you need is one or two good trolls to really throw a monkey wrench into all that. I'm not wishing for it. I'm not even hoping for it. I'm just saying I think there's gonna be people that's gonna show up for the train wreck if the train wreck happens, which it could. That's all I'm saying. He himself, excuse me, he himself, he needs to make sure he's presentable as best as possible. And he needs to really act like a decent human being while he's on there. All that burping, all that belching, all that snorting, stop that. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. And so don't do it. Just don't. And I know you keep blaming. I know you always go on blaming about, it was nasal drip and this, that, and the third. If he goes the 3.5 hours without any of that, then you'll know that it's not nasal drip, or it's not as severe as he makes it sound like. It's just a habit that he just can't break. But there's money on the line. There could be potentially big money on the line if he doesn't keep his shit together. So there you go on that. That's my thoughts as it pertains to Phil and his situation. What do you guys think? How do you guys feel about this potentially lucrative situation for him? It could get him a lot of publicity. It could be it could literally be a burning plane. It could go either which way. So what are your thoughts? If you have any, it is what it is on that. And yeah, that's it. DSP News. I'll see you guys for the next video. Signing off.
All right, so thank you for that. All right, shout out to Mrhuth, who did it 10-bit cheers. It sucks about YouTube. Hope you're all right. Anyway, I've been very honest about this, and I'll be honest again. Things are incredibly tight. I'm barely making it month to month with what I make, okay? Barely paying all the bills, but I am paying all the bills. Sadly, there is this thing looming over my head in the background, all right? And, oh my God, excuse me. And, that being said, I don't know what's going to happen. I might get bad news any day soon here, and it may be like, that's it for me. I have to sell my house. I have to move back to Connecticut, which would totally fuck everything up. I mean, I'll be honest, the whole business would kind of crumble here with my streams and everything, and I don't know. There's a lot of looming factors right now, folks, that are affecting things, and I can't